how do you rebound from that game? That was a tough one for you, I'm sure, but then you're going right into another tough one.
Just got to look forward to the next game and focus on the scouting report that's ahead of us.
Landers, you're leading the AAC in conference play and three-point shooting, really up that level of your game this season. What kind of clicked in the summer maybe, or what's clicked during the season that's allowed you to really up that efficiency from the last couple seasons?
I started focusing on one day at a time instead of like looking ahead to March and like where I need to be or what I need to do, or just not putting no pressure on myself and just taking it one day at a time.
And so how has it been kind of adjusting to life in Cincinnati? You've bounced around for the last few years. Does it kind of feel like this is a feeling as much of a home as it possibly can in your college career?
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's nothing like crazy. I mean, I've been a couple places, but it's amazing here. Like, I'm happy. I wake up happy. I go to sleep happy, and it's just I can focus on me every day.
Now have back-to-back weeks on the AAC honor roll. Coach Miller has really emphasized the battle on the glass as of recently. You've turned to almost average a double-double the last 3 games. What have you been able to turn that page for and really start to affect the glass a little bit more?
I just learned, not learned, I just put more emphasis on focusing, using my body and getting in there and helping our big guys out when they be down there banging and trying to get boards for our team.
Coach emphasized today in the press conference a little bit when asked about your ability. You look down at the stat sheet and sometimes you'll have like a quiet 12, 13 points, but he said you really aren't really scratching the surface. Do you feel like that a little bit?
I do at times, like I get comfortable or like where I'm at or what I'm doing, or if we winning, I won't like assert myself as much as I was in the beginning of the game, and that's just things I focus on too, like just another way to be consistent.
You feel like when you set your mind to something that you can do it, because you said at the first of the year, well, I'm going to just start getting 10 boards a game, and you came pretty close to getting 10 boards a game.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if I want to, then I can do it. It's just about how hard I'm going to go and how hard I start.
You've been over 6 rebounds, 6+ rebounds in 5 of the past 6 games. You're obviously hitting the glass hard, but struggled on that front against Houston. Was it anything that they did in particular, or was it just one of those games where the ball maybe just didn't find you off the glass?
Yeah, I was still going hard. I mean, I was still in there banging in the paint. The ball just wasn't bouncing my way that night. I mean, we saw it on film. Like, I was in position, great position. Sometimes I wasn't in such good position, but I was still going. It just wasn't my night that night.
You've beaten Houston before. How do you translate to your teammates? Hey, these guys are beatable. They put their shorts on just like us. It can be done, and Temple just did it.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely did just beat them, but we just got to stay consistent on following the game plan and doing just what the little details that coach tells us to do, because it's a very winnable game for sure.
Jerice Walker really affected the game last time you guys played. It was 72-59 victory in favor of Houston. What were you able to see on tape after that game, and how are you guys preparing for a guy like him this time around?
It's not just in particularly focused on him. It's the whole team. I mean, it's a good team, so we just got to watch the film and look at the small stuff that we let slip away last game and just focus on not letting that happen this next time.
You see this conference tightening up, just the way the games have gone. You beat USF pretty handily, and they thumped UCF, and Temple beat Houston, and so on and so forth. I mean, it looks like the tournament, it's not, you can't just hand it over to the Cougars.
For sure not. I mean, every night anybody can beat anybody in a conference. Anything can happen. Like, somebody can get hurt, or somebody can be off, and somebody can be really hot and just come in and win a ball game that nobody expected them to win. So you just got to have that mindset that every game is a big game going into that game.
For you individually as a player, when you get this kind of week lull, you get a break a little bit between games, do you kind of try to capitalize on that? Do you cherish that? Do you look forward to that as kind of a chance to reset and look at where your game is mid-season? Or is it just day in, day out, keeping the same routine, not trying to put the season in stages?
Oh, for sure. No matter what, it's always going to be day in, day out, just focusing on that day. Like today, I'm just focused on this practice. I'm not worried about nothing that Houston got going on or any other team. I'm just focused on what my team got going on and how we going to get better today.
Piggybacking off of that question, how important is it to have that little week-long break heading into this kind of game with Houston? Obviously, you said day by day. How important is it to have that break right in the middle of conference play?
It's a amazing opportunity because we just played a good team and we got another really good team coming up. So it just give us time to prep and get more treatment, get our body more rest, and get more workouts in to better our game and help our team out.
Who taught you the pump fake, and when did it start?
My dad, for sure. When I was younger, probably about 7th grade, summer, that's when I started working on it, and I just haven't let it go.
do you chuckle every now and then when a guy just totally falls for it? And he's
Nah, at this point, yeah. I mean, it's hard. I know it's hard, especially playing on a closeout. I mean, I just have fun using it and seeing the reactions that people use.
A couple of quick ones for you, fun ones. I know you're a big video game player.
For
like
sure.
Playing shooters. Do you have a favorite video game right now and favorite video game of all time? that you play?
Favorite video game right now is for sure Call of Duty.
Okay.
Favorite video game of all time would have to be God of War,
Why is that?
Kratos. I just grew up playing it. Like Kratos was just a different world, different type of game, and I just got hooked on it. I just can't let it go.
And then NBA player you like to watch the most, and then maybe whether he's still in the league, retired, a guy that you grew up trying to emulate your game around.
Both of them are KD. So it's just the greatest player ever to play to me. I just love his game. But now I'm more to watch like Middleton and Klay Thompson. That's cool. I try to look at like some of my game around.
Okay, cool. And then obviously you guys are a tight team, been through a lot this season, you've gelled pretty well. Is there a guy that you've maybe gelled with the most, that you're tightest with on the team, or is it kind of just one big group?
We definitely hang out as a big group, but like everybody had a one person they hang out with. Mine probably be CJ.
CJ?
Yeah, CJ Anthony.
Another fun question for you. Since coming to Cincinnati, what have been some of those things you like to do in the city, and what are your favorite spots to hang out at?
Some things to do in the city. I don't know. I've been to the aquarium. I like the aquarium. I guess that's considered Kentucky, but it's up the street. It's like still like Cincinnati. I hang out probably, I don't know, at Corey. We would just be outside kicking it, like walking around with our teammates' dogs or just doing all types of stuff. It don't matter. It just depends on the day. The weather crazy out here for sure.
We're going to have to get your opinion on Skyline, Gold Star now. Have you been able to try to compare them? No? You're not a fan of them?
I ain't a fan of that Sky. I ain't a fan of that. I'm not a fan. I like Steak and Shake. I ain't a fan of that.
when you hit a big three, you put your hands real low. So I know what that is, or what is that, or where did that originate?
Yeah, I don't do it on threes. It's like mid post, like more of a post up. Yeah, just imitating that the defender's just too small.
Oh, okay, so when you post up and you go like
Yeah.
that, okay, now I got it.
What's your favorite post shot celebration? Is it the too small, or is
Yeah.
it the throwing up the three?
You gotta be too small.
The chef's kiss with it, too? Or?
Yeah, that's my 3-point celebration for sure.
You think your post moves are underrated?
I don't really have no. Nah, I don't really have no post moves. I like just using my body.
Thank you.
Appreciate